What's up, guys? Welcome to our first episode of
Thinking Outside the Boot.
Thinking Outside the Boot.
I'm Samir. I'm an Arsenal fan, person with the most ball knowledge here.
I'm Jaden. I'm a United fan, as you could tell. Samir does not have the best ball knowledge. He's lying to you.
And then the one on the other side.
Tristan, another United fan.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by
Here
two
for vibes,
devils,
man.
bro.
Yeah,
Two
Here for
devils.
vibes.
we're just here for vibes.
So the first game that will be happening is Galatasaray versus Liverpool. Now, they did play in the league phase.
Who plays at home first?
Galatasaray.
Huge game.
But Galatasaray, if you've watched the last
Vulnerable.
2 legs, no, they are vulnerable, but they are insane on the counter. And Liverpool's biggest problem for me
Is counter.
is on the
Transitioning.
counter.
Yeah.
In the transition,
game.
that's when they get caught.
It's gonna be a good game.
Wow.
It's gonna be a good
And
game.
Gala's at home first.
And Gala,
It's gonna be a
Gala
good game.
let me read you some of the Gala players, because I did not know these guys are just collecting like infinity stones in the Turkish league.
Robert
Even fucking
Salah.
Fenerbahce has Conte,
Ganduzi.
like all these
Yo, I
crazy
seen
players.
Conte
there.
at Fenerbahce yesterday, bro. I'm like, I completely forgot
Talisca's
he
over
went
there.
Listen to this. So we got Davinson Sanchez and they got
He's actually been solid.
they got
He's a
Davinson
little shaky, but he's been
Sanchez,
solid.
Mario Lemina, Lucas Torreira,
Lemina's.
Noah Lang, Burak Yilmaz,
Mm-hmm.
and Victor Osimhen. Off the bench they have Mauro Icardi, Leroy Sané, Ilkay Gundogan, Sasha Bowie. Like, what? That's better depth than Liverpool. I swear to God. I swear to God. So, having said the lineups and seeing how they've been performing, because they did beat Liverpool. Who else did they beat in the league phase? Like, they beat another
Got a
really good team.
30-year-old
They just
Sane
beat
off the
Juventus,
bench.
bro.
They beat Juve. That one was a robbery. We could talk about that when we do, like,
Okay.
the
Lloyd
look
Kelly,
back.
yeah. Lloyd Kelly.
But- What do you guys think of that matchup? What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, I think Galatasaray got it, bro. Having the first game at home, bro, that instantly pushes you to like. It instantly gives you an advantage, especially in Turkey. For Liverpool to travel to Turkey in a season where they're still like fighting in the league, like you got to be able to balance it out. And I don't think Liverpool has the squad to balance it out. I think Gala beats them in the first leg by quite a big margin.
But,
It's so hard to predict this Liverpool team. You want to call them trash. You look at their team, it's like it's impossible these guys can't be coherent and work together.
Yeah, it's true.
I can't fully write off Liverpool, bro. In my heart, even as a United fan, I can't fully write these guys off. You just never will not know what happened at Anfield. I don't
Yeah,
even
it's
care
true.
if they'll go there and go get slapped.
That is
4-0.
true. That's a
You
good
just
point.
never will know.
You do come
But
back to Anfield, right?
Can I say something? I feel like this is the first year without Jurgen. Like, this is the first
Full-
year.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
because last year they were riding off the vibes.
off the momentum.
You know
So
what I
it
mean?
still felt like
This
he was there in the background, right?
So, like, for example, if they because look at them in the UCL. What is like Jurgen Klopp's like MO? It is the UCL comebacks. It is the high press. It is the crowd and the atmosphere for the one-off game. Arne Slot had the lead when they robbed PSG in that first leg. Like, they shouldn't have won 1-0.
Facts.
They had it. PSG, if you really look at it, were doing nothing at the second leg in Anfield. And like, they were breaking on the counter and the signs were there. You'd think Liverpool were down 3-4-0 with the way the atmosphere was.
Yeah.
And because those players, they're all Jurgen Klopp players. Arne Slot barely signed anybody in his first window. They were feeding off the vibes, and there was no vibes. And it's like, that's the culture around Liverpool, and Arne Slot is more of like a tactician. He's not really about the vibes. He says all the right things. He has a good moral. But you know what I mean? When you're in the stadium and you see Arne Slot tell the fans to pump
Yeah.
up, compared to Jurgen, there's a whole different vibe.
true.
And that's why I think in this first leg, like you said, like I could be saying Liverpool lose like 2-0, 3-0, and then they just win 5-1, 7-1.
That's true.
But
I'm telling you.
I think just based on how the Champions League is and also how the league phase is, I definitely think that Liverpool are going to lose the first leg, or it'll be a draw. Like, I'll see them taking the lead and then losing just because of how tired they are.
I feel like they are hundo.
Yeah.
Like they don't come away with like more than 1 point. at
Yeah, no.
Galatasaray Stadium.
I-
Turkey fans are insane.
I don't know if they even get a draw.
And that Galatasaray
I think
team is
Galatasaray
too
wins that game.
bruiser. Everybody's bruiser
Yeah.
on that team.
Okay, so
Everyone's whipping the ball.
everyone's saying that Gala win.
Yeah.
Is that,
I got a
what are
good
your
3.
score predictions?
I got a 3-1.
Gala wins the first game 3-1. I think Liverpool at Anfield.
You just see.
I mean, we'll talk about it when we get to the second leg.
That's
but
going OT, first of all.
You think so? I think it's gonna be a great like.
It's gonna be
Gala.
such a good,
Gala has been great.
This
in
is
the
the tie
UCL.
where you can't predict. This one I can't predict because it's two unpredictable teams.
It's very unpredictable teams. That's the problem.
Another insane matchup: Newcastle versus Barca.
Again, yo, Rashford back like last year, bro.
I actually don't know about this game because
People who score when you don't watch. Anthony Gordon. How is he worth that much money? And apparently Liverpool want him for like, or Arsenal want him this summer too.
so what would it be like a lineup of Varane, Leva? Oh, it would be Rafinha,
No, Rafinha-
Leva, and Yamal.
Rafinha, Lewa, and Lamine.
Okay, and I just
Right?
think like because
Yeah.
I think because the first leg is away at St. James's Park, I think Rashford is gonna be the key to this tie. Him and
High key Firmine. Firmine doesn't.
oh
scores.
Firmine outside the box dagger at St. James is
Yo,
just
I don't
written.
know. If you look at their fixtures, like building up to that game, it's kind of tough. They have Villarreal next. They have Villarreal tomorrow.
Atleti.
On Tuesday, they have Atletico Copa del Rey,
And then
where they're
Bilbao.
down 4-0. Ooh. And then they have that's crazy. 4-0's insane.
Yo, that game. I never watched such an attacking game at bro.
It was
Barca's
insane.
D literally looked so emasculated.
And that's what I'm saying is that for me, Barca, like
Pause.
I'm a more casual La Liga watcher. I'll watch the Barca games. I'll watch Real Madrid. You know, Atleti, sometimes Villarreal.
Yeah, stop on
But-
yeah.
But for me, the biggest problem with Barca, from what I've seen, which is like the Champions League and the odd game that I watch in La Liga, they are missing that marshal of that line. As soon as Inago Martinez went, that
Yeah, it
whole
was
that
over.
whole
He
system
made their D.
done.
He made I'm not saying I love Kubarsi. I feel like Kubarsi
He needed
will
a
go far,
leader though, and
but he
Araujo
need-
is not a leader.
Eric Garcia has been played everywhere.
Bro, they're playing
DM,
Eric Garcia and Gerard Martin as their center backs, bro.
Which is crazy.
Fries
Crazy.
in the bag.
I
Fries
think,
in the bag.
having said that though, Newcastle were supposed to be good, but there's just something off about them. And for some reason, Eddie Howe just doesn't utilize his players well. It's kind of like a similar problem to Arteta, where it's like he has the squad, but it's like he kind of isolates Voltemata. So why
Yeah.
would you buy a guy like that? And that's the issue. But I know this type of game is perfect for Barca, but I'm also thinking of like the aerial duels, the physicality, and Newcastle's back line
Yeah.
is gonna little boy like
I
that
can't
whole
lie,
front
bro.
line.
To be
I'm
fair,
not-
though,
Yeah, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I think this is a game where the deciding factor is your actual European pedigree is what will push you
Okay.
to
Okay.
like
so?
Yeah.
past this stage where like Newcastle, I
wants it
don't
more?
know if they're there
If they
yet.
want it more?
I don't think they want it enough.
I think the Barca, that's a very good point because I was going to lean into Newcastle. But I like that point because Barca are hungry. They're down 4. Atleti, like, they have everything to prove now.
Yeah.
La Liga, Madrid just dropped points. So, you know, they're hungry. But I just don't know because the way Barca plays, it's like playing into Newcastle.
Yeah.
I feel like when you have someone like Gordon and, like, even Alanga, he's playing like, but, like, you still have one of those guys on the wing, like, you don't know what will happen.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. I got Newcastle winning the first game.
Okay. Next up, we have Atleti versus Tottenham. Now, this matchup, Conor Gallagher special.
That's fries,
you know.
bro.
I actually,
fries, bro.
this is the one of the
easy.
fixtures where I'm not watching it.
I don't think I'll watch this. I'll just watch highlights on YouTube.
Absolute roast.
I don't know. Because
No.
Spurs in the UCL, Spurs in
No,
cup competitions,
No.
they have not been that bad. And Atleti are the same team who beat Barca 4-0 and they get pumped 3-0 by, who was it? Like, it wasn't Leganes. Who'd they get
Villarreal.
pumped by? Was it Villarreal?
Villarreal, yeah.
Yeah, like, which is crazy. Like, how do you beat Barca and Villarreal? They're very contradictory. And especially if you set up well against them, which I think, like, Tottenham could do.
Okay, bro. Have we seen the Tottenham UCL fixtures? They beat Frankfurt 2-0. Trash. They beat Dortmund at home
They made Wirtz
2-0.
look good.
Are you
I hate
kidding me?
Frankfurt.
They played Slavia Prague and they lost to PSG, beat Copenhagen, who's out. Bro, drew Monaco, and drew Bodo Glimt, bro. Spurs are not that great in the UCL.
Spurs are not
They've
good,
just
bro.
had the better fixtures because they won Europa League, so they got first seed. But
They're
like,
not good, bro.
bro, you
They're
give them an
washed. They're getting
Atletico.
washed. What's the first game?
At the Wanda.
At Wanda? Yeah, peace, bro.
Yeah.
They're getting like
fries in the bag, bro. Wrap it up. It's GG's. It's done. It's done. It's done.
So we're saying,
Bro,
we're saying
Spurs
it's
is still
just-
competing to
I don't
stay
even.
up, bro.
I can't. I'm not even gonna give you a proper score prediction. I just want to watch the game.
Okay, for me, it's never gonna clock like. It hasn't
Spurs are going
registered
down.
for me
Spurs
that
are
they're in
going
a
down.
relegation battle, but they're actually only like 4 or 5 points ahead. But it's like for me, it hasn't clocked. It hasn't How can you be in the UCL in a relegation battle? This is crazy. 2 years in a row.
Yo, they're on 29 points.
Yeah, horrible.
West Ham's on 25, bro.
I
This
think
is
they know
kind-
what
bro,
they're in. They're gonna be
They
hungry.
kind of had a
Oh my
screwed
God.
schedule. So
Oh
they
my
play
God.
Fulham, then
Away.
they play Crystal Palace at home,
Craven
right?
Cottage.
So like they could get dragged down in 2 games. Then they have their Atletico Madrid tie. After that, they play Liverpool
Away.
at Anfield. And then they have Atletico again, and then they have a 6-pointer against Nottingham Forest.
And then they play Sunderland away.
And then they play Sunderland. And then Brighton.
Away. Sunderland still has a good home record.
This is
They just got beat.
What are your predictions for Atalanta Bayern?
Atalanta Bayern. I got Bayern. Ooh.
No, ooh.
Bro, they
What was
don't
that
have
guy's
Lookman
name?
anymore, bro.
What was that guy's name? He single-handedly, I would never, if I was a Dortmund fan, I would never want to see that guy again. Who,
Sabitzer?
no, like the Algerian guy. The Algerian, like,
Benzabayani.
Benzema.
he
That
had
guy's
the
cool.
worst
Yo, did
game
you see
I've
that own
ever.
goal?
He gave away the own goal
See that own goal?
penalty.
Yo,
Nigga was in front of net. He needed into the back.
No. I watched Ben Sabani play live when I was in New York, bro. He genuinely might be the worst player
Yo,
I've
whoever-
ever seen touch a ball. Yo, I watched him
worst?
live, bro. He doesn't start for TFC.
The worst game I've ever seen by a defender in my. Actually, it was close to Wout Fast versus Liverpool. If you remember that, when he scored like 2 own goals and he literally like chipped it into his own box. That has like
remember that game.
Loud fast.
like
That was Leicester,
that
right?
that
That was last year.
that was. By the way,
That's jokes.
look up right now where Wout Fast plays. I've never seen someone like fail upwards.
Yeah, he went. He plays in Germany now.
Yeah, bro. I swear
With
you got.
what's it called? Berlin.
No, he plays with Monaco. He's
Monaco?
on loan with
He's
Monaco.
playing Champions League. He was playing He was starting that Champions League game.
That's horrible. Bob.
Yeah, that's insane.
How
bro.
do you? But that is not one
I
of
went
like
from Leicester to Monaco, bro.
for the Bayern
Oh
game.
shoot, he's on loan from Leicester.
Kolasinac, bro. Kolasinac is nice now. Why
He's not nice. That's the league. I
that's the
watched that
league?
guy in my team.
I hate
bro.
Italian league. Why are they making me think like this? I hate them.
It's because Pep Guardiola hasn't touched that. He hasn't touched it.
Bro, if you told me as a United fan Scott McTominay would make top 20 Ballon d'Or, I'd laugh at you in the face. I'd literally laugh at you in the face. Telling me this nigga made top. How
Top
is he?
20
How is he a
Ballon d'Or?
winger now? You go on FIFA
Yo.
right now. His positions: LM, Cam. See, bro, he was struggling in a pivot
Bro.
with Fred.
Not only top 20 Ballon d'Or, he was the
Player.
best player in CDA last season. The best player. He left United to become CDA's best player. They look at him like Maradona over there.
I think that
Gave him
yo,
an A. You remember that one thing?
McTominay's
Do you
gonna
remember-
get a statue
do you remember-
outside of Napoli.
Do you remember that one game where they
bro,
were
him
up
and
like,
Maradona get the same treatment.
they were up like 2. Yo, the sun was the sun was going down, the nice Italian sky.
Oh,
Here's
yeah, I
McTominay
remember,
up.
I remember.
Here's McTominay just looking. Just like this, just chilling.
This guy's
Bro,
aura
bro,
farming. in
Aura
CDA.
farming. They
Bro.
gave him number 8.
League is so bad with the season on the line. Motherfucker scores a bicycle kick to win the league. And that's
Bicycle kick to win the league, bro.
exactly why for my prediction for Atalanta and Bayern,
I got
that
Bayern
Dortmund performance was just because of that shambolic defending by Dortmund. There was no way where they should have lost that game. Bayern Atalanta because that talking point that we were talking about where players excel in the league. They kind of look better than they are. That's exactly the type of situation that happened with the Atalanta Dortmund game. Like, yes, they did play good football, but bro, they still got fucking Pasalic playing. For this guy was supposed to not be like he's still in that lineup.
I can't lie. Fries in the bag. Bayern
Bayern. I'm saying the perfect thing was for Bayern to play away.
I see 4-2.
I see Olise getting like four assists.
I see
Harry
4-2.
Kane pen.
Yeah.
Luis Diaz goal. Watch out.
We'll see. It'll be like 2-2 halftime. Then Bayern will just wake up.
Arsenal Leverkusen. Arsenal away from home.
Fries. Just like wrap it up.
I should be confident.
I don't even know Leverkusen. Oh, Tapsoba and Kwanzaa.
Bro, I could see. You know what I could see? Just because I'm an Arsenal fan, where I've never seen us win. I've never seen us like win something. So it's like I know we're good enough. I know we're good enough.
Tapsoba and Kwanzaa.
Tapsoba,
Wow.
Kwanzaa.
That's not a bad.
Robert Anthrax as your pivot. You got Grimaldo still there.
Wow.
I don't know why he didn't go to Madrid.
Bro, that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of to get.
Tella's still there.
That's
Yo, there's nothing for you to be scared of, bro.
Schick is there.
Yo, their last.
Having watched my team play Wolves,
They got Mark
bro,
Flecken in there.
Yo, everybody hold up for a sec. You want to hear Leverkusen's last lineup? Drew with Olympiacos. This was this week. Plaswich in goal. Have you ever heard of that guy in your life?
5-0
Never.
Arsenal.
He's
I think
34 years old, starting keeper, Plaswich.
5-0 Arsenal.
Kwanzaa right center back. Andrich middle center back. Tapsoba on the left. Fries. Vasquez playing right wing back. Grimaldo playing left wing back. Palacios and Garcia as their double pivot.
Is that Hoffman guy still there?
Hoffman starting right cam.
Okay.
Mazza is okay. Ibrahim Mazza for Algeria. He's good. He's good. And Patrick Schick
in the
still
big
playing
2026, bro.
Patrick Schick.
In the big 2026. I mean, he had a good game.
Schick.
Guess how old Patrick Schick is?
28.
He's 30 years old.
How old was he at the Euros, bro?
He's 30 years old.
I swear he was a youngster at the Euros.
So did I, bro.
he has to stay there?
He can't go anywhere.
He's going
he's
to like
30.
He's gonna go back to he's gonna go to like.
Bro, he's 30 years old. He's been in Leverkusen since.
What scares me about
2020,
this fixture,
bro.
What scares me about this fixture is it's like, what scares me the most is games where we're supposed to win on paper. Those are the ones that scare me because
No, it's gonna be like the PSV. Cause watch, bro. Remember they hyped up PSV. They were talking
yeah.
about all those guys who were in
yeah.
form and shit. Pepe was in form.
that little
You guys might have
celebration. Do you remember?
slapped
Do you
him.
remember they were putting that celebration
You guys
everywhere?
put Sterling out and slapped him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yazinchenko even
This is
scored.
the thing about your team, bro. You need to be confident in your team. You need to be confident, bro.
I can, bro. I've see. I should be. I love my team. We are good cup teams.
Trust me though.
Hey,
this isn't the
were
game
we
you need to
not?
worry
Were we not in the same room where I saw that guy slap it from the halfway line when we were dominating the game against Sporting? Were we not in that same room? This only look at the goal catalog that Arsenal has conceded
Who did that
this
shit?
year.
Ugarte?
No. It was Gonzalez or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Gonzalez.
gosh. And then it went to Penn.
And this is something that I want to say before this Leverkusen game. We need to have a dialogue on, I think this might be the greatest goal catalog a team has ever conceded, ever. Bro, that Szoboszlai goal, both those goals, like, two of them in one game against United. Bro, like, this is the one where I'm actually tweaking. This man wore a fucking undershirt for the game. Their right back who has never scored in his fucking career wore an undershirt. Like, we're an undershirt with a message on it. Brother, you're not scoring.
Santi Bueno. He scored, nigga.
He curled it from outside the box. Like,
Yo,
he
slapped it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't score goals.
I could see. I swear to God. I could see.
Script, hey.
I could see. I swear to God. I swear to God. Like,
bro.
I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna do some research prior to the game about the storylines. Cause wallahi, whoever has the storyline, like their mom, something happened to their mom or their dad sick or something like that, they're scoring.
Bueno.
They're scoring on our head top, and it's gonna happen.
The
like
Bueno freaking brothers, bro.
That's so.
bro, even what was his name? Edozie, bro.
That's his brother.
That's his brother in his first game.
Yo.
Do Do you see that?
Wow.
Do you see that Wolf striker?
You guys were hungry,
Do you see that?
bro.
Do you see that Wolf striker, Eric Kadare? For me, I only watched him because I'm not watching a Wolves game this year. I watched him when he played against my club. He looked like one of the best nines. He made Gabriel and Saliba look like bums. I watched the Palace game.
To be
bro, fair, yeah, I was
that
gonna
guy's
say,
a unit, bro.
6'6",
He's
like
6'6",
200 pounds.
like 200
But that's
pounds
what
like
I'm saying. He was
this,
moving
bro.
crazy.
That's aerial plus.
But I watched.
That's
Three
That's three pluses, bro.
I watched
whole
that
build.
game against Palace. Stinky misses the easiest pen of all time. I'm saying like people go into games against Arsenal with a different mentality, like we said earlier, because they think they're susceptible. And that's what I'm scared of, is Leverkusen will be like, yo, take the ball, bro. We're going to park 20 guys in our box. Let Martinelli do something. He's doing nothing. He's doing nothing.
Okay, but-
he's doing nothing. He's
Okay.
off
Say
the
I'm
bench.
running
Don't
up
talk
and
to me
down.
about he's a Champions League guy. Off the bench, bro. Look at his
playing
goal
pure
catalog.
Okay, but Trossard or Martinelli against Lucas Vasquez, bro.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
Like,
Come on.
You can have
watched
some faith, bro. Come
A little faith.
on. A little
bro.
faith. You're top.
It's
I watched-
This isn't the game for you to worry about. It's not Leverkusen, bro. Trust me, it is not Leverkusen.
guys need to
This
beat
is a
Chelsea.
game that you guys are gonna feel nervous about, and then you guys are just
Is
gonna
Chelsea
go on
at
and
home?
slap them, bro.
Chelsea's at home. We're good. We're good. We're winning that game. I'm getting
Yeah.
a nice local birthday present, you know?
They're in the week, guys.
PSG Chelsea.
That's a good game.
Not a good game. That Club World Cup thing was just vibe. Chelsea are getting pumped, bro. They're getting pumped.
You think
they are getting pumped?
PSG gets
Well,
to get back?
Dembele got injured recently.
He did get injured recently.
That's another good factor, but I don't know.
I think they don't
have
need
pl-
they don't need Dembele though. They
but
don't
they
need
make
him.
Dembele's that team is better
He
with
elevates
Dembele.
them.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
Saka.
the only thing that I'm really excited for is one thing I've always liked about Chelsea, and I think it's just because they have been coached wrong, and those players are so good. They just need that right coaching. Chelsea's midfield is like top 3 midfields potential in
100%.
the world. They have Lavia, Enzo, and Caicedo.
Lavia. When Lavia came back for injury for that one game off the bench.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. One game off the bench?
Wow, Lavia.
That's the only thing that's making me think about it. But that it's like the idea of the Prem, and you kind of glorify the Prem. But we watched PSG. Luis Enrique is the Prem destroyer. He knows how to
he
deal
is.
with that pressure
That's true.
and play to his advantage. And I'm saying like Chelsea's defense, bro. Who is it? Is Fofana playing?
Bro, I think
He
Fofana just
got
got
he
injured
got-
again.
So who's playing now?
Chalobah's
Chalobah and Badia Shield, bro.
Tolu. No, not Tolu. What's his name?
One of them
What's
went
that
to
Niger
West Ham.
boy?
Okay, Burnley
Oh yeah,
game.
Disasi went there.
Okay, so-
Disasi, but he
No,
wasn't-
sorry, Fofana's not injured. He got suspended. He
Yeah.
got the red card. Bro, it was
So it'll probably
Chalobah
be
and
Fofana and
Fofana,
Chalobah.
and then Tosin came on.
Tosin. That's
Yeah,
his name.
that against Desiree doing Kvaratskhelia. Come on.
Bro, to
Come
be
on.
fair, they brought Mamadou Sarr, and I'm hearing like he might be a guy for them, but who knows?
I don't know. I don't know about
They have Achimpong too,
my
but Achimpong's a right back.
my
bro.
biggest
I can't
my
play
biggest
center back.
issue with that Chelsea team is just their defense is so susceptible and their attack is like
could see-
not that great. It's like that midfield is what brings them, and then they have one or two players that will go crazy for them in the attack. But as a coherent attack, bro, Pedro Neto is a counter-attacking demon. He's not used like that though. Garnacho too on the break. Counter-attack. When he was used like that earlier in the season,
Most of his goals came like that. We would just
like
spray
that
the ball
Napoli
up.
game. That's a perfect example of when Chelsea are under the cosh, that's when they do well. But they're at, oh my God, I actually didn't look at that properly. Wait a second. PSG at home, Chelsea away. That could be sneaky. Because
No.
PSG got it.
watch that Monaco game.
PSG
Watch that Monaco,
PSG's
but look at that
defense
Monaco
looks-
game.
I
PSG
think the
defense-
problem with the Monaco game, it's that French competition where like it doesn't really make it a UCL tie. It
Oh,
makes
like they
it,
know them.
It feels like more
They
of a
know
league
them,
game. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Where like Monaco knows how to adjust better against PSG.
By the way, Sheikh Mansour, bro, or that's City's, right? Who's the guy in charge of PSG? Because
Oh, I forgot his name.
I am not, bro. I notice. I'm a noticer, bro. Brest and Monaco, two people from the only teams qualifying from the group stages, from your nation. You play them, the people that you beat every week. Yeah. Come on now. Come on, 2 years in a row? That's insane. But what are your general thoughts on the match?
I think PSG gets it at home. I think it's like
I want a shootout that game. It's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah.
Because both defenses
I
are.
think it might be like a 3-2.
You have to.
Like a
You just have to
3-2?
give PSG the edge. Obviously, Chelsea fans will always back. I don't think they just. Yeah, I got PSG, but
Yeah.
I feel like it would be a good game. Both defenses are horror.
Okay, now we have for some people, filler. Not for me. And
No,
we
no,
have
no.
a resident sporting
Definitely.
fan here. So
I'm not a sporting fan. Can we chill? I'm not a
We
sporting fan.
have a resident sporting fan here.
Nope, I'm not a sporting fan. Do not give me that claim. I'm a Benfica fan. I do not condone racism, but I am a Benfica fan. And Sporting's getting absolutely pumped by Bodo Glimt at home.
Do you? It's at home. That turf field, bro. That turf field.
Absolutely pumped.
-20 up there.
Yo, what is that guy's name? I don't know his name. There's that one guy
Who?
on Bodo Glimt.
They're 9?
Bro, that guy he moves like the Norwegian Messi, bro. Like in that league, he's probably like the best player of all time.
The winger, what's his name?
He scored like 2 against City. Crazy.
Oh, Peter Hogg.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy is cold. And I swear to God, we both know that type of player is like,
Yeah,
if Norway qualify for a Euros or World Cup, 100% that guy's streets won't forget. 100% that guy's streets won't
Their
forget.
whole bench is on Bodo Glimt. Norway's whole bench is Bodo Glimt's team.
Bro, I saw like
almost their entire starting.
Yeah,
lineup.
I saw-
Like
I saw-
half
No,
their
no. The
lineup.
starting is like
No, sometimes,
people
but
from Europe.
But
Yeah,
sometimes I saw like one where they literally, apart from Holland,
about people
they
from
played the
Europe.
whole Bodo Glimt lineup.
They did.
Now
Holland
that
has a
we're
good
here,
team.
though, can we talk about how Norway's on a generational run in sports? Yo, they're leading medals
that.
in the Olympics, bro.
I didn't even know that.
They're leading medals in the Olympics.
Norway.
They have, Norway's leading medals in the Norway. Leading medals in the Olympics. Bodo Glimt smoking teams in UCL. Holland top scorer in the Premier League. Bro, Norway is on a generational run.
All I'm seeing is snowboarding clips. I
Yo.
didn't even know Norway's fragging like that.
Yeah,
If
bro.
Shout out
Norway
Norway.
want to do well,
Shout
bro,
out Norway.
I don't know why he did that to himself, but bro, I feel so bad for Oscar Bob at Fulham.
Yeah, bro.
I think if he stayed at City, he would have definitely gotten minutes. Look at all that. Look at all those players.
Yeah.
And he should have just waited his turn. But getting back on Bodo Glimt, they are
Why do you think Cole Palmer
the
left
stock
and
of
McAtee left?
Yeah, it's true.
they are at the top of the world right now. Probably one of the most informed teams in the Champions League. But some about Sporting. Then Suarez, I love him. Suarez is the.
He's good.
perfect
He's
for them.
good, but like
And even on the break, I'm trying to think of like their lineup is really good. Like Sporting's lineup is actually very nice.
Sporting's also competing in the league right now. They're in second place. They're 4 points behind Porto. So like they kind of got to balance it out, but I don't know.
Like they got Trincao, Morita. I love that guy, by the way.
Morita's
Morita
a
is
baller.
crazy. Diamande, like come on.
I swear this guy
Inacio,
was at West
Silva, Araujo, Fresneda.
Bro, these guys have Luis Guilherme, bro.
Sorry, who
this
they
guy was
playing
at
again?
West
Brain
Ham.
fart. Sporting and
and
Bodo
then Bodo
Glimt.
Glimt.
Bodo Glimt.
Nah, they're
Have Bodo
good.
been this far?
This is the furthest they've
They've ever been. Yeah.
Before it was
They're not
Europa,
s- I
they
would-
did
I would
Europa
say-
semis.
I don't think they're susceptible to bread. They want this, bro. City came to their crib and they slapped City up. They played good football against City.
Can I say something that makes it even worse for Sporting, and I didn't even think of it. Look at their progress. What did they do last year? They almost made the Europa League final, and who did they lose to? They lost to Tottenham, who won it. What did they do in the next year? Now they're in the Champions League. They're in the big boy league. Knocked out the Champions League finalists.
Sporting's not
So
like that. Yo, we're overhyping Sporting. But I think they'll perform at home the second leg, but the first leg, it's Bodo Glimt.
It's so hard
It's Bodo
because
Glimt,
you just wanna go off their form, but you never know, especially this season. I
And
feel
now-
like first leg, just because of that Bodo, I think Bodo got this, bro.
Now the big
Bodo's gonna slap. Bodo's gonna make sure they slap. That's what they did to Atleti. They make sure
Yeah,
they slapped
make
them
sure
up
they
at their
slapped them
crib.
at home.
They let them play back. They
Yeah.
all sat back. They waited on a counter. They gave them 2 goals, bro.
Yeah.
I got Bodo. Bodo looked like a real structured team that They know how they want to play.
Bro, and all of these players came up in the academy together. Bro.
They know how they want to play.
They know how
They know how they want to play.
Class of whatever numbers they count out there in
I don't know, bro.
Next game, we were mentioning, this is the first time where I actually don't know how to feel about this game because both teams are not the way of old. This is kind of like the new transition for them. Usually, when you think of Madrid, you think of UCL aura, and I know it was only one season, but I'm not scared of, like, last season I was not scared of Madrid. You know, it's like that Bernabeu shit with the remontada, bro. Like, I was not moved. Like, these guys got pumped, made a whole movie about how they're not gonna get pumped just for them to lose at home. You know what I mean? Like, it was embarrassing.
It's so hard. You wanna troll Madrid. You wanna troll City.
Even Benfica.
You wanna troll these type of guys,
games.
but like,
I'm sorry. After what happened the week before, Real Madrid had to go and pump Benfica. They made that game way too tight. Way too tight, bro. Bro, after all those allegations, whatever.
Yeah, that first
bro,
goal, I was like, ooh,
bro,
good game right now.
Yeah,
The
bro.
worst thing
Benfica
Madrid
scored
has ever done.
Yeah.
The worst thing that Madrid has ever done is letting Nacho leave. Cause why are you starting fucking Ascend? Bro, this guy is horrendous. He's
Bro,
a
just
passion
Brexit, bro.
merchant.
That was just the season. Everyone.
Nah, but they need a passion merchant. Madrid has always been built off of a center back passion merchant. It's what makes them.
Yeah, but they got Rudiger. He's there.
Yeah, but he's been injured though. They have to play us out.
Last game he looked like himself.
See, but I don't know what, like, even the dialogue around this game is. Like, who is the favorites for you guys? I think it's City.
City, yeah.
I think it's City.
I got City.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, I think it's Madrid, and I think Madrid win the UCL.
Oh my God.
I think Madrid
think
win
so?
the UCL. Yeah.
You're putting your neck on the line.
Yeah,
Madrid.
yeah.
This is the worst. But low
First
key, that
episode.
is how
That's
Madrid
how
wins
Madrid
it.
wins.
First
That's
episode.
what Madrid always wins.
You got Madrid.
Madrid win the UCL.
First episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
know.
explain why?
I just think with everything going on around Madrid, with the Vinny scandal against Benfica, with the Arbeloa coming in, I think all of this hype around Madrid is what makes Madrid the team they are.
That's old. That's old times. That's old times.
But like,
Where's Carlo? Where's Zidane? They need that man to do that.
They do.
Arbeloa, bro. Arbeloa. They need to bring someone off the bench. Last second, like, there's half an hour. You have one substitution left, but you're not sure if you want to go full out
Joselu?
attack or get someone in.
Joselu?
You want Arbeloa to be the man making that position? No. Like, think about Real Madrid is they need people that still make them feel like that, like, it's all about vibes. You know, Madrid is a vibes team. That's why when Xabi Alonso went there, I kind of had like an iffy thing. I'm like, if he works, this is generally the change of a club because they're gonna actually operate footballing wise. I think Madrid is like a transition team. I think Madrid is a moments team. I think mentality monsters, and they need someone to implement that mentality because they have big egos, and the problem is you need someone that can tie those egos together on the pitch so that when someone makes a mistake, Vinny doesn't blame the center back.
Or you just got to let those egos play.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think
that's what Carrick and Arbeloa
bro.
are just doing.
I think they just let them vibe,
Let
bro.
them play, bro. Put them in where every position they're
But
at.
they can't win the UCL like that. They can win a tie or two.
Yeah, they
How do
can.
you
They've
know?
done it before.
How do you
It's
know?
Madrid, though.
How do you know, bro?
My question also is, if it's not Madrid, who is
Who
it?
else? They literally
Who
have
else?
the most, like, that's the one team you literally, no matter what reason, you have to give, like, at least 1% to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like, you know how like sometimes the facade of things like
a history
just,
bias, bro.
just
I'm sorry.
For me, and it's like the history bias doesn't work. It's like, you know how like some people 2015, 2016, they kind of like the facade around United was kind of like gone for a lot of people, but like still a big majority are like, no, it's like 1 or 2 seasons, blah blah blah. But it's like when Amarin came in, you're like, oh shit, the last 10 years have actually been shit.
Yeah.
That's Madrid right now for me. It's like, because I need that fear factor.
I don't know,
Wallahi, give me Madrid. Give me
That was-
Madrid.
bro,
Give me Madrid.
They won
give
the
me Madrid.
UCL 2 years ago.
want
You
Madrid.
can't.
And
What do
why
you
was that? And why
mean?
was that? Because it was perfectly set up.
Okay, then what
it
did
just
you do
doesn't
before
work.
that?
It doesn't work. That's there was things that they did in the offseason that was
Samir,
supposed to
bro.
make them better that I think negatively impacted them. The signing
Bro, there's
of
nobody else.
the
You're acting
signing
like they lost like Vinny or they lost like good players.
they did
still had
they
this-
did lose.
They just lost Cruz. Cruz was instrumental.
That's what I'm saying.
Cruz literally was
And then
their team.
because of Cruz, Bellingham could go up to the false nine, and then they could bring in Hazelu at the end of the game. Now it's Mbappe. He's not a striker. He's not a striker. Mbappe is not a striker. He plays off the left. He's an inverted left winger. That's literally what he
you
does.
found out how to play Madrid, bro. Now
Yo,
try play them.
I give it 2 weeks and they go back to that
You
original.
found out how to
lineup,
play
bro.
Madrid. Now try to play them now.
No, literally.
Benfica, they found out how to play Madrid. Bro, these teams have found out how to play us. You guys have found out how to... Bro, we're still going to beat you.
Bro. Yeah, sure.
I don't know, man.
I'm
It's
gonna
just
I'm gonna
shown.
make a case for City. I think that Pep Guardiola's gene of bottling it is gone. Like in a big knockout
He had a
game.
gene of that?
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, bro.
bottling?
Spurs.
Spurs.
There was Spurs. What was the other one?
Bottling?
Leon, bro.
Oh, Leon. Sorry.
That was the easiest one. It was a one-off game, and you get to go to the final.
Not the league, but in the UCL.
Yeah, I'm saying like
UCL, yeah.
like the bottling, the cup competition bottling, like when it matters the most. I think after 2023, he doesn't have it. He doesn't
Feel bad
have
for
it.
bro. He's got like what, a couple Madrid primes. He's got like,
Okay, then my question is, who is more strong suited to win the UCL, Madrid or City?
See, that's difficult because what do you mean by like
City?
mentality? I think Madrid. By squad and tactics and everything, I think it's City.
Just because they're getting back their injured players.
It's also look at the players they have now. Look
Yeah.
at the rotations that they have. They have Omar Marmoush can't even get a start.
Okay.
Omar Marmoush
But
can't
you
get a
say
start.
that.
We're forgetting Doku. hasn't
Madrid
even played in
also
so long.
still has Bellingham, Mbappe, and Rodrigo
When are they
injured.
gonna come back?
They have Hoyson injured. They have Militao injured.
Yeah, but they'll
Bro.
probably be back by the Champions League game.
That's what I'm saying.
Hopefully.
Those are better guys to come
Those
back.
are better
than who-
guys.
than who
Militao's
City has
Militao's
back,
an
bro.
instrumental piece to that D line.
Bro,
Bro.
these guys are playing Asensio
Militao's
and
heading
Rudiger.
balls.
Asensio and Rudiger at center back, bro.
Yeah,
what are we
bro.
doing, bro?
I just
Fries
think
in the
that
Fries, bro.
I think this is the most. I think they're gonna run back that crazy game. I think it's gonna be like that.
I think it'll be a good
I think
game.
it's gonna be
Or
like that
Vinny-
3-3.
Vinny put it through his
Like
legs?
that 3.
Yeah.
No, the 3-3.
Oh, it's 3-3.
The 3-3 one where it was at the Bernabeu, and then I think City pumped them or like they lost at home or something like that. Either way,
I remember that game, and then they were all smiling at fucking
Like-
everything was funny, bro.
I
They
think
came back and won.
This shit's sweet, bro.
I think we're gonna see the best and worst of both teams. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna.
That's
so,
a good point.
So
Yeah.
like I think that you're gonna see Real Madrid on the transition.
You think
and then you're gonna see City's shitty defense. You're
You know
also
what
gonna
we're gonna
see.
You think it's go game by game?
But I'm actually kinda scared because it's like-
wherever
it's
whoever's
gonna
home
go
away.
half
But
by
wait,
half,
wait,
bro.
wait, I
You're gonna
forgot.
split the tie into four quarters, right? You're gonna have one quarter, the team's balling.
Okay.
Next quarter, the team's shit.
other-
Next one, the team's ball. Another team's balling. Next
Wait, so
one, the
the,
other
so the
team's
next
shit.
quarter, the team shit. Was it that first team that was balling?
Yeah.
Okay,
So like
okay.
you'll have like let's say
So how
the
we
first,
determine-
the
so-
first half of the first game, Madrid's just gonna come out flying.
Okay.
Right? Second half of that game, City's gonna react
Okay.
and then start pumping them again. And then it's gonna go back, I think, to City again. So City's gonna have back-to-back halves where they're like really going at Madrid. And then it's gonna
But
end.
that's a week apart, right?
It's a week
That's a
apart,
week
but then I
apart.
think the tie will end on Madrid just like
There's no league games.
You guys are saying that. Who's in net for City? We forgot about that.
Who's in net?
Who's in net for City?
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma.
And
That's-
they've never.
but
When have
that's
they
what he's
ever?
saying.
When have they ever
Oh.
had a knockout keeper like a guy where even if you're
Yeah.
playing like shit, he literally changes the game.
that is true.
They've had Ederson, bro. You get a shot on target, it's in. Like it literally, like as long as the shot is not right next to him, it's in.
To be
He's being-
fair, Courtois is on form though too.
They're both
No, but
in form.
but that's what I'm
Good
saying.
game, good game.
That's what I'm saying is that
Good
City.
game.
This is the
Good
first
game,
year where
bro.
we've seen City with like a goalkeeper that actually elevates them to the next level.
Yeah.
Because having watched Arsenal play PSG,
See the passion he had against they played this small team. I think they played like Bournemouth or something, and they're just getting fragged. Donnarumma, 2-2, yeah. Bro. I'm like, yo, these guys are hungry, bro. Mark Gahey, what a signing they brought in.
this is
Nouri's been unlocked. Fucking Matheus
Semenyo,
Nunes has
bro.
been unlocked.
Semenyo.
Semenyo unlocked, bro.
Bro, Madrid hasn't played Semenyo yet.
Goes to the against United. happen against United, guys. But,
So you think? What do you think? I think it's gonna be a draw in the first leg. I'm not gonna say what I think until we get like closer to this, because this matchup, I think, like, this is just a general overview. For me, the toughest ones out of all these matchups has got to be the Madrid City one, and I think after that, close second for Galatasaray Liverpool. Close second for Galatasaray.
I was gonna say Newcastle. Newcastle and Barca. I was gonna say that.
I'm just not moved by Newcastle. Like, they only
I'm
play
not moved
like.
by Barca.
I'm not moved by Barca.
I'm not moved by Barca, bro. I like seeing Barca getting pumped because this highline shit is not working, and it's good football. Because Barca are the type of team where they'll make the game fun. Barca won't lose a game by 0.
5 and they'll concede like 4.
Yeah.
That's why it's so fun. So
for me, before we end, I wanted to ask, what do you think out of all these fixtures? So I'll say the matchups again.
Mm-hmm.
After I say all the matchups, which one of these is the biggest likelihood of a shock? And by a shock, I mean nobody expects it. And if it's a shock, it could be performance, like who's gonna stand out that you wouldn't expect, who's gonna lose, what's gonna happen, something that you wouldn't expect.
Any shocks.
I don't know. Because we've analyzed those games pretty well.
Yeah.
I think the biggest chance of a shock happening is Tottenham against Atleti, because Atleti is the most susceptible.
Or you could rephrase it. Which game, if a shock were supposed to happen, which game would be like, oh shit, I was not expecting this. Which game?
I think
let's see it like
Leverkusen.
I can't lie, Leverkusen Arsenal. If we lose to Leverkusen, this podcast, we're taking a little hiatus, give me like a week or two,
Yeah, no, we're coming straight back here that day.
Yeah, that day.
That day,
we gotta
you are
find a way to
getting
record.
pumped in this
Just gotta
studio.
record quickly.
Okay, with that being said, guys, this is the end of our inaugural episode.
Yo, like, comment, subscribe. Yo, we'll be back. Weekly uploads. We'll try. Yo, we'll do bare different stuff, but yeah.
And as well, if anyone in
UCL
the comments,
weekly roundup.
if you guys have any modifications you want us to do,
feedback, give us feedback.
we would love it, because we actually want to improve this and we want to build a community.